Kiki. They will double on the dribble. They want to be shot makers on offense, like McIntosh was yesterday. Attack mentality. And you've got to keep Michelle Onya on the floor. And that was the key for them yesterday.
Big time. Onya was terrific yesterday by just staying out of foul trouble. And we are underway. Stanford looking to strike quickly. Brink, soft touch, rimming out. Cremealy, who was awfully quiet against in the regular season finale and then had a much better game.
And she's a shot maker, shot taker, shot maker.
Offensive putback, not there for Onya. Kind of a wild shot. Scoreless early on, coming off a classic double overtime thriller between Oregon State and Colorado. Oregon State prevailing in the first ever double overtime game in Pac-12 Tournament history.
Can't wait to watch both Oregon State and Colorado play in the NCAA tournament.
Suarez, aggressive.
They're going to attack. That's that attack mentality that Sharman Smith talked about in the keys to the game. But look how quickly Stanford wants to get down, taking the ball out of the basket on a make. And Sharman Smith she's upset because she knows the critical nature of her staying in the game, Onya. And that first foul in less than 2 minutes.
Brink, the senior out of Beaverton, Oregon, an 88% free throw shooter. One of the phases of her game that she improved tremendously over the course of her career.
She is in the midst of one of the most efficient seasons by a major conference player in the number of minutes that she has and her production that she provides.
Nice look down low. Williams and Onya. Brink. Short on that shot. Williams, and we told you yesterday, one of the better rebounding guards in the conference. Cal feeling good about itself after defeating Washington State in round 1. All those offensive boards were the difference maker. They're doing it again today. Step through. How about that? Onya with the big roar. Brink gets her. And one.
And Brink with her first foul, and she'll go out.
So Onya and Brink both picking up early fouls. There's a good look at the GOAT. Truly the GOAT. We have celebrated her for years upon years, and we will continue to do so. Iriafen bottled up on that baseline. Now she'll square up. Soft touch, you bet.
Face-up game is so solid for Kiki Iriafen.
Cremealy, the transfer from USF. Into traffic. She wants that pass back. She ain't going to get it.
Suarez was open on the double team by Stanford over Cremealy.
Jab step, Iriafen. Lapolo. Dodging, weaving, scoring. Cremealy will need to get going offensively. Lane checking in for this Cal bunch. Lapolo picks up that loose ball. 7-5 Cal with the early lead. Iriafen squaring again, Tammy.
Games that in the years past they know that they've been in, and she says, I just want it for my team. Well, they've got it for this team.
Well, if you're Cal, you like this start.
What a take by Bosgana.
Pick for McIntosh. Another offensive rebound. Lane, she'll go to the line.
Long shots are ricocheting off to and chasing them down. Rebounding is clearly key against a Cal team that we remember grabbed 20 offensive rebounds against Washington State yesterday in a big win, and it's already becoming part of today.
No surprise there. Alyssa Charleston, Stanford's rebounding margin plus 14.5 over their opponents. But right now, Sharman Smith, the head coach at Cal, will take it. They've got the rebounding advantage 9-3 over Stanford, including 5 offensive boards.
9 apiece. Brink on the bench. Lapolo drilling the 3.
She'll give you 5 points a game.
Williams, 4 on the shot clock. Now it's Suarez. She's got to put up something. Did she beat the shot clock? The officials say yes, indeed. Oof. Not by much. Jump, pulls up, quick trigger, rim it out. Suarez, good board. And the foul's going to go against Dimitri.
That'll be her second
Yep.
foul. So Tara will go to her bench. Suarez, let's see how close this one was. Oh, boy.
Oh, man, I don't know.
She didn't get that out.
I don't know.
At the next break, they may go back and review that one and take a look at that.
Let's make a note of that one. Boy, that was close. Aguirre checking in for Stanford. Ogden in as well. Tara going to her bench.
She has a 10-player rotation. She can play 10. She feels confident in that 10, no matter what time of the year it is, no matter who they're playing.
Lapolo, ball fake, extra pass. Ogden, rimming out. Nice block out by Suarez. 12-11, Stanford with the 1-point lead. McIntosh, layup.
Quick first step, beat Lapolo.
So credit Cal, hanging in there and then some. Bare bench, fired up.
She's off the dribble, has that sort of that engine already going and fired up. Lapolo was flat-footed there.
McIntosh, the grad student. Butters the bread, stirs the drink, makes him go. Martine now on the floor for Cal. Suarez, 3. A sweet
3 all day for Suarez if you leave her open like that. Good shot for Ogden of Stanford in the shot clock.
Langarita checking in. Decides against something deep. Goes to Suarez, who scores.
Ariel stepped in, did a wonderful job. Lots of compliments from her head coach, Tara.
Double team down low. Good stand-up defense by Cal. Here comes McIntosh. This should end the first quarter. Camille. You gotta hurry. Ariel. And that'll do it.
How proud are you of what you've been able to build at Cal in the year that you're having? We've just done it with the people that we've been believing in, getting, recruiting, getting the right players in, that transfer portal, getting Cremili from USF, and just done a remarkable job. And the numbers don't lie. The seeding doesn't lie.
Onya back on the floor as the second quarter commences. Brink on the floor for Stanford.
Played just 3 minutes, did Brink, in that first quarter.
Picked up that foul and sat. Brink flags down the long miss. Ariel will get things set up. Brink. Let's see who that foul is on. It's going to go against Cal.
Thought that Brink was attacking Onya, and maybe that whistle would have gone against Onya. That would have been her second, almost a real breath of fresh air for Sharman, saying, okay, that goes against Williams. I can take that if that's on KK.
Brink, Pac-12 player and defensive player of the year. That impact kid on both ends. Cremili did a really good job to win that foot race. Martine. Oh boy, did Martine. Suarez back onto the floor for Onya. McIntosh still on the bench for Cal. She'll check in. Brink down low, that's money.
Yep. She is the only player in the country averaging 17 points, 12 boards, and 3 blocks.
McIntosh all the way in.
McIntosh wasn't worried about the no call there. She just led the troops down the floor, kept the dribble alive, and easy bucket for Cal and McIntosh.
Brink, three-pointer. She clapped for it. It was just a bit short. Iriafen follow and one.
Almost tripled her point production. 3.8 rebounds to 10.9 rebounds. No question on most improved player.
I asked Tara a couple weeks ago, who's going to get most improved? Kiki? She looked at me kind of like, are you nuts? Of course she's going to get it.
Ask such a thing?
Twidell, boom, 3. 24-17 Cal, 5:30 to go in the half. Stanford rolled their arch rival in the first couple of games. And oh, did Bozgana and her club need that?
She still comes in, gives you great minutes.
But Brink will sit as she was tagged with her 3rd foul. More bodies on the floor than we can count, and that looks like it may go against Onya, and it is number 2 against Onya.
Sharman Smith was really happy. It may sound boring just with their execution, though. Sharman is really happy with how they're setting screens. If you pay attention to Cal, they're just fine-tuned right now. Everything they're doing, they're waiting for screens, and they're looking for a lot of different plays with Marta Suarez. Obviously, she's hot to start, but they also have 6 assists on 11 made field goals. Overall, she's just really happy with how sharp and crisp they look on offense.
Yeah, their execution is really good, Alyssa, and good inside information. We want to continue to get more of that as Cal is, taking it to Stanford right now. And you talk about Marta Suarez, and you can see that Cal wants the ball in the hands of Suarez as she's not backing down. She's showing her versatility as a forward. A miss there, and good defense by Stanford as they get a stop. Need a bucket here.
Unlucky there, my goodness. Dimitri saw that ribbon in and out. Suarez full head of steam and scores. Lapolo wide open. What a blackout Longarita.
Really held Kiki behind her with those strong hips. Longarita pushed her back.
Brink continues to sit. 3 personal fouls. The lead is 7 for Cal. They'd like to add to it. Twidell, silly foul there. Williams back on the floor for Cal. Aguera as well for Stanford. 66% free throw shooter. Rimming out on that second attempt. 28-22. Williams, the transfer from Gonzaga, gives it up. Here's Camille. Cal moving the ball well. Camille, there you go.
Good look. Good look. They were patient. They worked the right shot. Camille made the pass, put it back out. Longarita passed out or popped out to the wing, and then Camille came back around to kind of fill that spot and was much more open.
Largest lead of the game right now for Cal. Who'd have thunk it? The answer, and a big one for Bozgana. Camille forgets that pick. Longarita. Whoa!
You could say, we'd rather have Camille taking that 3-point shot, but not for Longarita.
19% shooter from beyond the arc. Didn't look like it there. Wow. And the sweet answer. Stanford just wanting to hang in there with Brink on the bench. Camille, bounce pass. Longarita with another triple.
Sharman Smith is sitting on the bench, and she's just shaking her head yes and says, I love everything about what my team is giving me right now. You could not ask for a more confident bunch.
Ash, Elise, and Angela waiting in the wings. Usually we show a little shot of them at this point to see if they're paying attention. I'd kind of like to do that. Brink continues to sit with 3 fouls, Tammy Blackburn. As the expert analysis, how is that affecting? It's kind of obvious, but help us anyway.
Yeah, well, you're not getting your looks, right? Tara Vanderveer will tell you this is a team that's, leaning on Cameron Brink, and she's leading the way, captain of this team, one of 3 captains, and she's just had a great career, but with her on the bench, you can't be productive.
All right, 7 to go. And the charge is going to go against Suarez. That's big. That's number 2 on Marta. You got to hurry.
Yeah, you want to get a shot off. Oh, there will be no shot for Stanford.
Because Harriel picks up the charge. So Cal, who has been soundly defeated by Stanford in both regular season games, will take the lead into halftime, 36. And the Bears are just frisky enough to think this could be different.
They won both quarters, and they're probably breaking this game down the next 20 minutes in 5-minute segments. They win 5 minutes at a time. There's 20 more minutes for them to do it. But you can bet that Stanford's going to bring it all, and they're going to show them what it means to be a Stanford Cardinal.
What's critical, obviously, Brink, who goes right up against the Cal defense to no avail. Critical she stays on the floor.
Cannot pick up an early 4th foul.
Williams, short on that shot, into the hands of Bozgana. She's got Kremili to beat. The runner, and the foul. How about Iriafen and 1?
Long board, the tip goes to Bozgana. She's got Kiki on her left. She attacks Kremili, who turns around.
Kremili just got spun around, picks up her 2nd foul. And if you're Stanford, this is the way you want this 3rd quarter to begin. 3-point Cal with the lead. One of the rare times Stanford has trailed at the half. McIntosh, short on that shot. Ball tipped into the hands of Bozgana. And now Lopolo will bring it up. Open looks for Cal.
She's not going to miss.
Nope, Bozgana has been critical. Nice start, though, for Stanford to begin the 3rd quarter. Cal, cough up. Bozgana does it again. We're tied. Williams didn't want it. Suarez doesn't hesitate and answers.
What a game for Suarez.
I guess.
Double figure scoring. Nice move.
Brink.
They will not give that to Onya. That would have been her 3rd. But so Suarez comes over for help side, and Suarez will pick up her 3rd.
Boy, that really hurts. Big time. So Longarita will check in as Brink splashes home the 1st.
She's only playing right now into her 11th minute of this game.
Well, she's fresh.
That's for sure.
39-38. Cal's lead is 1. Longarita. Back rim it off. Weak side rebound. Bozgana's having herself a game.
She really is.
13 points, some 7 rebounds. Iriafen draws that foul.
And then takes it. And here's the result. Kiki Iriafen, who is averaging 20 points and 12 rebounds in the last 14 games, is also averaging over 20 points and over 12 rebounds in 7 games against top 25 teams.
Wow. 39 apiece. Stanford hasn't led since 12-9 midway through the 1st quarter. Cal's halftime lead is gone. Kremili just can't find it yet. Nope. Onya chases down the offensive board. So critical in that victory for Cal against Washington State in round 1. Tight quarters. And now inside, easy bucket for Onya. Suarez on the bench in foul trouble. Iriafen cans it. We gave you a little.
Take you that long.
Yeah, we gave you a little thumbnail sketch, but what she has done in the course of 1 year is absolutely breathtaking. Uh-oh. I believe that was Onya taking a blow to the face, it would appear.
And they went over. It will be a common foul. The defensive foul is on Michelle Onya, and Alyssa Charleston has more.
Yeah, it is clearly part of her nose that is the problem. There's blood, that kind of typical thing, and tears down her eyes. Anybody who's been hit hard in the nose knows that you're immediately tearing up. I think she's just having constant tears right now. And Sharman Smith came over and gave some words of encouragement, showing her that she cares. But, man, losing Onya could be a huge part of this game, as Stanford defense in the post is key for Cal to win this game.
To beat the shot clock, Brink.
The step back for Brink gives Stanford the first lead since the score was 12-11.
Offensive rebound. Well done by Lane. Brink had to back off a little bit. Credit Cal. Not going away easily. Boscana. Langarita doing a nice job. Good shift off the bench for the USF transfer. Twydale won't hesitate. Looks like Langarita got her. Well, now you're in a bind if you're Sharman. Langarita has a seat with 4.
And you have to match up with the players of Stanford who are tall, and so you can't put all your guards in if you're Cal. Suarez has to be in there. Isla Lane has to be in there and give good minutes.
Yep.
It's just effort right there by McIntosh.
Plenty of time on the shot clock. Suarez hesitates into the double. The kick, Martin. You bet.
So that steal turns out to, because of Onya and Longarita in foul trouble.
Brink, you bet.
Suarez got hit in the gut, and she is hurt.
Note that Onya, who was sitting at the end of the bench and getting treatment, is now walking to the locker room.
Oh, great hands by Kiki. Almost got the steal.
Can anybody hit an outside shot besides Martin? Brink, big block, lets out a roar. Under a minute to go in the third quarter, 46 apiece. Stanford has beaten Cal 11 straight times. And in this tournament, they're 8-0 against the Bears. Could this be the year that Cal shocks the world? Iriafen saying, not so fast, lady.
Yeah, Tara Vanderveer loves that shot.
Oh, you blow the inbounds play.
I gotta tell you, I'm pretty impressed with Isla Lane and her minutes.
Me too.
She's given Cal.
Great shift. Lane, the transfer out of UCSB. First time playing in the Pac-12 Tournament. She's been pretty tough. Ball. Whistle dead. So, offensive foul on Dimitri.
Well, that's her third foul.
Yes, it is. You gotta hurry. If you're McIntosh, floater just misses.
Would have counted if it went. We are at the end of the third.
No time like the present. Fourth quarter underway. Stanford by a deuce. Onya having to leave the game, injured in the third quarter. Martin, floater, bank not there. Iriafen. Looking at another double-double. Not quite yet, but she's getting there. Brink's already got one. Stanford with a chance to take its largest lead of the game.
Starting the game with a half-court offense with some pace. And that's the result right there.
Suarez, wrap around. Lane just kind of throws it up. Double teamed. Stanford's defense starting to get after it.
They start scoring, and then things start happening at both ends as the defense steps up. And I think, Suarez just picked up her fourth foul.
Oh, boy.
And that's just, that's what we saw just in that sequence before. They're moving the ball, guard-to-guard passing, looking for that wing post entry. And there it is there, the high-low.
8 on the shot clock. Martin backs up. Nice effort. Longarita to try to tip it to a teammate. But here's Bosgana. Brink. Awfully deep. There's the follow for Kiki.
They hit Brink in the trail position, and she misses. Kiki's right there on that opposite side, just waiting for the cleanup. An O-board putback.
Unlucky there, Longarita.
And this is kind of danger time here. If you are Cal, down by 8, Stanford with another possession. Oh, look at that pass by Brink.
My goodness. And Lopolo buries it. And the touch pass by Brink.
These post players, Brink, Iriafen, they have all the confidence in their shooting guards.
57-48. Game starting to get away from Cal. Jump pass goes Ghana. Yeah, Stanford starting to feel awfully good about things. McIntosh didn't want anything to do with Brink. 2 on the shot clock. The shots that, as you mentioned, Tammy, that were going in the first half. Not so much, but Suarez stops the bleeding.
Yeah, they need that bucket big time, and now they need a stop and another bucket, and a stop and another bucket, because Stanford is coming.
Yeah. So you lose 6'3" Onya to the injury. You lose 6'3" Suarez to fouls, and then you got to deal with this kind of a beast, Iriafen.
Then you got to deal with 6'3".
Yep.
You lose 2 6'3s, and then you got to deal with this 6'3. As Kiki Iriafen, we've talked to you about her numbers in terms of averaging 20 points and 12 rebounds in the last 14 games, also doing that against 7 teams in the AP Top 25. But it is her notable improvement from last year to this year, not only in point production, but in rebound.
Just not there for Cremili. And Brink will lay it up.
That's a heck of an outlet pass by Kiki Iriafen. She looked up the floor. There was her friend and teammate, Cameron Brink.
15 points now for Brink. She gives you 18. And Stanford methodically starting to put this thing away.
Yeah, they just played Stanford basketball. Field goals by half, 32%. Take a look at the increase in the percentage.
Another touch pass. And another short corner triple.
So you're telling me there's another great passer on the team other than Cameron Brink that's opposed?
Yeah. If you can do it, I can do it too. And the Cardinal responded.
20 great minutes of basketball for Cal, and it just the foul trouble has really hurt them in this second half. And Stanford came out too. Best wishes to Michelle Onya, and hope that she is doing okay and will be okay.
She went to the bench and then retreated to the locker room. That injury happening in the third quarter. We tell you about the 1-2 punch, the two-headed monster. Well, read those numbers and weep.
Quarterfinal versus Cal today. These are numbers. 40 points combined. Let's not forget that Bozgana also has 16 points.
No kidding.
Yeah. So you get 56 points. And as much as she gets swarmed and doubled and tripled and people throwing all kinds of things at Cameron Brink.
All right, Tammy Blackburn. What's next for Stanford? Oregon State.
Trip to the semifinals. Tomorrow, March 8th. Tomorrow night, 5 p.m. What a match that could be. That was a match we saw, a game we saw last Thursday in Corvallis. And it's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure to sit next to you during this Pac-12 run that we've had. And before we get off the air, I just want to say it's been a joy. It's been my privilege to sit with you, the expert and the pro, to call these amazing programs at these universities that have just created so many memories for us. Thank you to the Pac-12. Thank you. Thank you.
Well said, Tammy Blackburn. It's our final Pac-12 telecast. We're grateful for all.